mess. I forgot how good the truck looks with the bed on. Now that's gonna look real good when we're done. So we're gonna just get cracking, and we're gonna do some welding, do some measuring, do some cutting, do some notching, and we're gonna do everything in our power to make this stable. But you know, if it comes to it and I end up crashing into something, it'll crumple versus kinking my frame or bending all of that beautiful red that I spent so much time on. So that's our goal, making something functional and sturdy enough to withstand, you know, whipping side to side and drifting and whatnot. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get some of these brackets made so we can start. We're gonna make all the mounting locations first. 2 on the frame right there, 2 on the frame right there. You know, bam, 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 bam. So we're gonna make all those mounting stuff, and then while I have it suspended in the air with a bucket, and I got some wood down there as well, just kind of suspending the thing in the air so that it's level, I'll build everything so that when I take those shims off, it'll stay standing in the air. And then we'll add, you know, more stability if needed. But so yeah, let's get cracking. I think I'll use the stock strap locations. Disconnected. I have everything taken off. It didn't take longer than maybe 3 minutes. Maybe 3 minutes to pull all the panels off. And I have all of the braces fully welded. It's still a little warm, but those are the front braces. That's the backsplash brace, and that's the tailgate brace. And all that's left is to clean out the inside of the panels, paint them, and then paint all this metal so it doesn't get all rusty. waiting those to dry, I also painted the inside of the bed panels because they were not pretty and they were a little rusty. So I'm just waiting for those to dry, and while I wait for those to dry, I'm actually gonna put in a new radiator in this thing because the last event, the fan caused a pinhole, and it was, yeah, I had to cut the event short. Well, I was basically done driving for the day, but by the end of it, this thing was leaking all over the place. So I have this nice thick aluminum radiator that I'm gonna go ahead and install, and then I'm gonna have to make something so that the fan is no longer tied through the radiator. Support that I made it out of this very thin aluminum L angle that you can actually get at Home Depot. It's like $5 for 3 foot. It's actually a really good deal on aluminum. And now the fan doesn't move because I remade the whole thing with L instead of flat bar. Just threw the second layer down. That's glossy. I mean, that's really as good as it gets. You kind of do a light layer to attack it, and the second layer you just kind of lay it on even, but lay it on kind of thick. And I think that's the best way to spray with this shit, honestly. Try to get it to run as little as possible. That wasn't too bad, and it ain't too bad just on its own. You know, it's a little bit. It's got a little bit of play to it, but it's got a whole race truck back, so it doesn't need to be super stable, and I'm not hauling anything. It's quite literally just a panel. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the other panel on, and then we'll get the crossbars going on each side and see how stable it is when she's done. Quiet, you. I said quiet. That's better. Okay, days later, I finally got the latches done. So I went with these stainless ones, and they just weren't working. I mean, they worked good for like maybe a trunk latch or maybe a tailgate, or maybe like a trunk latch or something. But they just weren't working for me because they would, you know, like I said, they would just push out. So what I ended up making was good old-fashioned hood pins. I didn't really record the process because I made one experimental one to see if it would even work, and then, you know, I made the other. But yeah, so basically the hood pins are strong. They, it doesn't come up, doesn't come back. You know, they work just fine. And let me give you a demonstration of the quick disconnect tailgate now. 1, 2. And that's it. Completely removable in a matter of seconds. And voila, magnifique. And coming around the front end here, I got the new radiator fully installed. Let me bring the light over here real quick. Got the whole new radiator installed, all 4 bolts, very nice. Got the fan shroud on too, where it's all bolted up. Very nice. My friends bullied me into making it nice even though you can't even see it, so that's lovely. next time we go and give this thing a bath, you know, just treat it something nice after beating the hell out of it for 2 events in a row. My whole entire engine bay is filled with coolant. It's just covered in coolant and dirt, you know, because of my radiator leaking. But yeah, let's go let it stretch its legs, and we'll see how bad the rear tail rattles. But damn, it looks good. It looks damn good. I think putting the bed on, first I was kind of digging the no bed, but putting the bed on, that was a good call. Back to looking like a truck now.